little Doodtorial that we're doing. Abby's joined me. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. So today we decided to do some food doodles, some food dudes.
This is Mom's.
Yes, so we did a little practice sheet earlier to kind of talk about like which ones we wanted to draw and how we were going to draw them. And so we did these together earlier, and we're going to now draw these again with y'all. I let Abby pick out most of the foods.
I picked out the ice cream, the snow cone, the churro, the hot dog, and the burger.
And the burger. So Mom picked the fruits. So we're going to get started. And as usual, I'm using the same paper I did last time, which is the Tomoe River paper. This is a pack of loose leaf A5 size sheets. It's 52 GSM, and it's actually white TRP. So this is what I use in my Hobonichi cousin, so this is what I just used for these little videos. But as always, you can use whatever paper you have and whatever pencils and materials that you've got on hand. So you want to get started?
Yes.
All right, let's pick one to draw first.
We should first draw the most easy ones, which I
The
think
cherries?
is this one.
Okay, I think
I'm
so
gonna say
too.
the cherries.
So we're first going to start out drawing in pencil, and then we're going to use our Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip pens to go over the outlines. And like usual, you can use anything you want. This is just what I tend to gravitate towards too. So let's start with cherries. So cherries is pretty easy. We're going to have 2 circles and then 2 stems that come up and are connected here at the top. So we're going to draw those in this bottom corner here. And because we did this draft earlier, there might be some variations. And if you can't see the pencil that well, don't worry, we're going to go over it with pen once we get done. So I'm going to draw. You got it? Here, we'll do this.
Like in the way.
All right, here. There we go. All right, so with the cherry, we're going to start off with basically 2 circles. One's going to be a full circle, and the one next to it is going to kind of be, you're not going to be able to see the back half, so it's not going to be a complete circle. So there we go.
And it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yes, just like everything. It does not have to be perfect. We're just having fun.
Like mine wasn't a perfect circle, but still it was a circle.
Right.
Yes.
And so now we're going to do this little dip here where the stem is going to come out of. And we'll have some lines that we kind of go over, but since we're doing this first in pencil, we don't have to worry so much about drawing over certain lines. And then we're going to draw our 2 stems. Oh, you sped up ahead of me. And then the little like piece that connects the stems together. Keeping everything as usual, just nice rounded shapes that kind of gives it that whole like kawaii style. And then I like to draw these 2 little shiny parts on the cherries.
Very shiny.
Shiny. It always reminds me of that. What's that Moana song?
Yeah. I
don't remember what. Yeah.
All
right, so there's our cherries. We are done with our cherries. We'll go ahead and go over it with our pen so you can see what they look like if it's not coming up. And I'm going to start with my stems just because the stems do overlap the cherry itself.
I like to have my drawings sketchy. That's why.
Yeah.
Usually I just don't do like perfect lines.
Right.
I still like.
Right now we're just learning. Oops.
This kind of looks like one of the Japanese words.
Yeah.
Like this one.
So the stem is going to cover up the back side of the cherry. That's why I started there. And then I'm going to just draw this like little top part of my stem.
Kind of like
and there we have it.
I'm gonna darken that area. And just have to do this shiny area.
Right.
There we go.
Our cherries are done. I like that we started with the pretty easy one because it kind of is a nice little confidence booster, right? Oh, your lead came out? That's okay. We'll just
Yeah.
put that over here. All right, where are we gonna go next? I said we go to the hot dog. You can finish
Hang
out
on.
this little bottom part here. So the hot dog is super easy, as you can tell. You can always do like little swirls on top, or just like draw some relish or something if that's what you're into. This is just a plain hot dog because
you can draw a Chicago hot dog.
you could draw a Chicago dog. Abby just went to Chicago for the first time recently. Did you try a Chicago dog?
No.
No.
I had not enough time.
Not enough time.
Try Chicago dogs.
All right, so we're gonna draw a hot dog here in this bottom corner. And so we're gonna start with this first bun, which is, what kind of shape is that?
It's like a rectangle, but like it's
a
kind of like
little
a
rounded.
trapezoid, but it's like
Oh,
rounded
trapezoid?
because this part is like shorter than this part.
Yeah?
It's like, yeah.
You
In
can do it a little bit more rounded.
In math class, we learned all about shapes. So,
Nice.
like,
So I like to start with this first bun that's in the front that we're gonna see the most of the hot dog.
but I'm not trying to do math.
Right, we're not trying to do math because it's summertime.
Yeah.
She chose a lot of good summertime food. So let's do the hot dog itself, which is gonna kind of follow that same shape. This might be the easiest one on this whole entire paper. And these are really fun if you're like journaling or something, you do a lot of barbecues and stuff. I mean, hot dog is a good thing to know how to draw.
This is why you want to start with a pencil, because I just messed up.
Oh, it's okay. We'll just keep going.
I just erased it. That's the good thing about pencils.
Yes, that is true. You
And
got like a nice
colorful.
long hot dog.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're gonna draw just this other little rounded rectangle. That's the
like,
back
kinda
side.
like popping up.
Yeah, it's just peeking out. So that is the back side of our hot dog, and that's it. Easy peasy.
I'm gonna put some ketchup and mustard.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and line mine in.
No, I'm just gonna put mustard instead, actually.
Okay.
I like mustard on my hot dog.
Yes, Abby's a big mustard fan. And then I'm just gonna go over my little hot dog here. I pick up my pen a lot.
Maybe put a few pickles.
You're getting really crazy. Maybe you do need to
Pickles.
go back and get you a Chicago dog. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, see, that's perfect. All right, go ahead and outline that one. And I'm gonna add these just little textured lines. I think it just kind of helps break the picture up a little bit, break the doodle up.
I like,
But yeah, and while you do that, I'm gonna do what I normally do is just, I like filling in these extra spaces.
oh my god, yeah.
But you keep doing your, drawing in your hot dog. I like to do these like little stars, and I don't know what they're called. I call them starbursts.
I remember when we used to go to the market, but the market's still open, but we don't go there a lot. But the hot dog, I would get a hot dog for breakfast.
Oh yeah, that's Abby's favorite.
And then my uncle said that that mom doesn't allow me
What?
hot dogs.
I never said that. I'm the one that gets you the hot dogs when we go to the markets on Sundays. But it's been so hot. I can't bring myself to go to the market right now because it's so hot.
It's like there's lots of like.
That looks perfect.
Hang on, I'm gonna put some textured lines.
Okay. You can do it with just your pen. Yeah, I like the way, so she did like a little squiggle line that looks like some ketchup or some mustard.
I called this like a Disney star.
A Disney star. Oh, I like it. It's kind of like Tinkerbell. Nice. All right, so which one are we gonna do next? Let's move on to one of these three. We have our watermelon slice. This is a snow cone. And then some churros. We're really leaning into the Disney theme because we're going to Disney World later this summer, and then Abby's coming with me to Disney World in November. Part of the SGS conference. If you're going to be at SGS conference in Orlando, please do come say hello.
If you, I will give y'all signatures.
Signatures, okay. Let's which one do you want to do next? One of these three.
Let's do the hardest one first, which I think
is the churros. All right, we're gonna draw the churros. Now, she thinks this is the hardest one. I mean, I guess I could agree. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna draw this churro here, and then the one that's kind of peeking up behind it, and then we will finish it off with the wrapper. So yeah, so for this one, we're just gonna start nice,
like two
long.
like kind of like curved rectangles.
Yeah.
Curvy.
Not just a rounded rectangle, a curved rectangle. So there's our first churro.
We love churros.
We love churros everywhere but at Disney World.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, so then for the top part of the churro, because the churro is hollow, I draw a little circle on the top.
Do you think that the Disneyland and Disney cruise have bad churros too?
I don't know. All right, now we're going to draw the churro that's behind it, which is going to be the same size. It's just peeking out.
We have a plate. We have like a Mexican restaurant that's nearby, and they serve the best churros.
They do. They have some really good churros. Like, we'll literally just go there just for the churros.
I know, yeah.
And then for this one, we'll do the same kind of circle on the top to indicate that it is a hollow churro. And then we're going to add the wrapper because they're wrapped up to kind of keep your fingers clean.
Yes,
but not so much. They get, I mean, churros are like a fun
If you don't know what churros are, they're like bread, like
it's like a fried dough.
It's fried dough with cinnamon and sugar on the outside, and sometimes if it's hollow, you can fill it, and then you also dip them in caramel sauce sometimes.
Oh yeah, some places have a really good caramel sauce. Yeah, and so I do just do like a little decoration on the wrapper. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy.
I'm gonna put my hidden Mickey to indicate
nice.
Disney. Okay, now you saw better. I'm gonna start outlining.
Nice. So yeah, I don't know. So a lot of y'all may know this. I'm not a big fan of the Disney World churros. Maybe I just have not come across a good one. But I hear great things about Disneyland, and now that they're doing the Baymax area, the San Francisco, I'm feeling like it's at some point in time, maybe when I win the lottery, we'll go to Disneyland and see it because it just looks so cool. And then for the churros, because they do have like little ridges, I just like to add some lines just along the sides.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a diamond, kind of like a hexagon.
Yeah, like a hexagon
shape.
And then I'm gonna color in this little stripe too.
Definitely, when you go to Disneyland, if you go to Disneyland, please tell us if the churros are actually good.
Yeah, let us know if you've been able to compare the Disney World and Disneyland churros. Are they better in Disneyland?
Yeah.
I would think so. Oh, I like your little hidden Mickey.
Yes, I have a hidden Mickey
That's
to
cute.
indicate
And the wrapper?
that it's a Disney churro.
A Disney churro. Very good. All right, do you want to go on to, let's do the snow cone next.
I've seen that Disney World has like really cool Cheerio flavors.
Oh, they have different flavored ones, yeah.
One of them's like Fruity Pebble. I'm like, whoa.
All right, so for the snow cone, we're going to start with the base of the snow cone, which is just a triangle. And then we're going to come around with like kind of this curved oval on the top. And then the snow cone itself is just a circle. You can just do a plain circle. I like to do like little nicks and crannies in the circle to make it look more textured. I have that texture of a snow cone, so we're going to start here with our triangle shape.
Kind of
be a little bit wider, but that's okay.
It's a little bit like skinnier than a watermelon, kind of. my last watermelon and my last snow cone, they're like almost touched. Like it almost
when we drew them on the picture?
Yes.
And these I'm going to, the last YouTube video I did doing the drawing tutorial, I have it here, I can show you. This one here, I did get some requests to do this as a digital, so it's like a reference. So I will upload that hopefully next week before I go out of town.
Did you do the purple or the blue one as your...
You know, I don't remember. And now I'm just gonna do, you can even like maybe lightly draw that circle so you kind of have a guide of where you need to go, but I kind of like to do this little like
oh my God.
random.
Hang on. I did not know what I was doing, so hang on.
Handy dandy disc.
This video is sponsored by
No, it's
this
not.
thing.
It's not sponsored by anybody. Just click your area. Good job.
Sponsored by this thing.
That looks great.
Yes. By this thing.
So funny. Silly, silly. So, yeah. And then I add these same little, just kind of, I don't know what to call them. These little shapes.
Yeah. Let me,
It's okay. Put it down here so you can see it better. Goodness gracious.
my
Here, do you wanna use,
pencil.
why don't you use this one? So that way you don't have to worry about the mechanical pencil. Keeps breaking on you. Maybe it's just not a good day for mechanical pencils for you.
A minute later, this thing breaks.
I hope not. I'll put this one up.
I'm like, no.
That's looking good.
Okay, now I can draw the snow cone. So you got ahead of me since I kept on saying.
Oh, that's a good looking snow cone.
I love snow cones.
I know. I don't think I've
wish.
ever seen them in these like little cone cartons. They're usually in cups now, but I just think this looks so much cuter. You could just do a little cup, kind of like how we drew the coffee cup on the Taste Made video, and then just have the little snow cone on top. Yeah.
If you ever watched that video just now when Mom was practicing, I was the other one.
Oh yeah, she practiced with me. She was a great helper. That's why she's here today. And then I'm just gonna add these little bumps in the snow cone itself to just be like, add that texture.
As I know,
Your little Mickeys.
I love Disney, so I kind of just like, you can see why I chose a lot of Disney foods and why I chose the wrapper for Disney.
Super cute.
And put a paw to represent Scar, aka one of my favorite villains of all time.
Yes. And then
That's
there's
not
a
really
snow
good
cone.
paw.
That one looks good.
No, that's not a good paw. Yeah. Usually I'm not used to doodles. Usually I just draw like really detailed people.
Yeah.
Yeah, really detailed.
All right, you want to line that in
Yeah.
so we can get to our watermelon. This is going to be a much smaller watermelon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that my snow cone is a watermelon snow cone.
Ooh,
Since
that's a good
it, like,
flavor.
Cause it was like next to my watermelon.
Nice.
And I love Leo and Stitch, and they mention they have so much snow cones in it, and it's like I want a snow cone.
Every time you watch it. She's been hooked on the cartoon show, if you've seen that one. So now all we have left is our watermelon slice. We've got a burger up here, and then a Mickey bar.
Yes.
And then we added this little macaroon. Hopefully we have some space for it. If not, I will get another sheet out and we can finish off those doodles in this one sheet. And again, I'm going to do a digital version of all of this, so if you're in Patreon, you'll have access to the digitals. And yeah, if you're from Patreon, thank you so much for your support. It means the world. Gives us a chance to hang out and do these fun little tutorials for y'all.
It's really
That
fun.
looks so cute.
We're gonna do this more with me.
With you as, yeah, because she's home for summer, so put her to keep her busy, right? All right, so let's do our watermelon slice. So our watermelon slice is essentially just one big triangle.
Really.
So we're gonna start with the rind, and
I'm gonna
actually have mine facing this way.
I'm gonna have mine facing,
wherever you
this
can.
way.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one
like
because you can
wherever
fit a
I can.
triangle in there like that.
Oh my
So we're gonna
God,
start with the
good.
rind, which is kind of very similar to that first hot dog bun shape, just smaller. And then I like
just
to
a
add
smaller bun.
another little layer here for the white part of the rind. I don't know what you call that. And then the main part, the main attraction is the watermelon. The flesh, I guess is what you call. And I added this little like texture. So this is like the kind of the white of the watermelon.
Really,
I had learned.
it's sweet.
Right, I was gonna say, I have learned that when picking a watermelon, you wanna find one that has a really good like white yellowish spot on it, because that indicates that it's been sitting out for a really long time. So it's had a lot of time to ripen.
And you have to like find the sugar like veins.
Oh, sugar veins, yep.
Yes.
And then also one that looks heavier than it actually feels, because that means it's got a lot of juice or something in it. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I heard it on like the Food Network or something like that. So yeah, and then I just added my seeds here. So I'm gonna go ahead and line mine in while Abby finishes hers up. Watermelon is one of my favorite parts of the summer. It's the only way I forgive summer for being so hot and miserable. But yeah, it's just the best.
This is one of my favorite foods to have. Kinda just like I usually like eating it in like a triangle. And I remember when we I remember that I usually for a snack I'd get some carrots and just wash it and just eat it. I like would not cut it because I kind of acted like I was a bunny.
Wait, did you just take a tangent? Start talking about eating carrots?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
That's
Carrots are
why-
good. Maybe next time we do a food video, we can do like all vegetables.
Talk about stuff.
Yes.
Like talk about food.
Right. And so for the seeds, I just do little teardrops, and that's pretty much it. You got your watermelon. We are got 5 down, 3 to go.
Let's go.
Moving and grooving here.
Yeah.
I think I could fit my macaroon in this little area. I'm gonna draw a light circle here so I can maybe fit that in.
I could
And
probably
then
fit one here.
my Mickey bar can still fit here. The Mickey bar I feel like is gonna be the most challenging of them all.
Yeah.
I think it's just because this is such a, yeah, it's just a unique shape. But you know, the Mickey bars don't look like the perfect circle Mickey heads that you see
so
in a lot of
like,
stuff.
You don't have to make it perfect. Since
Right.
It's already not perfect.
Well, let's do the Mickey bar since we're talking about it. Okay,
Yes.
so for this one, I'm going to start with the popsicle stick here. And that is
stick.
just this little like oval shape.
Curved, like this oval, non-closed oval shape.
Yeah, like an open oval.
There we go.
And here, let's move you over just a
I'll
little
make
bit.
mine a little bit smaller than the last time I drew it.
That's a good idea. All right, and then for the Mickey bar itself, I usually just start with the bottom part, and I'm going to just kind of just draw in this little open squarish rectangle.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see how it comes out. It always comes out different every time I draw it.
Yes. Yeah. like the Mickey head might seem like really easy since it's like a circle and a circle and then head. It's like, to me, it's like the hardest thing to ever draw.
So, and again, you're just gonna start really lightly sketching and then darken in the lines that you see that you like. I'm gonna go ahead and add the back of the popsicle right there. And then we're gonna go into these ears.
Yes, these ears. So usually I like to make it kind of like 3/4 of the circle, and then you kind of just like come from here to make like the top part of the head, and then you kind of just like get a little bit farther and then come from like where you want to come from, and then kind of just like close this circle.
Looks really good. All right, and then I'm gonna add, I like to do just like the back side of the bar because the Mickey bar is really thick.
Every time I eat a Mickey bar, I'm always messy at the end.
Where's the one place in all of Disney World we always have a Mickey bar?
Oh my god.
Where's the one place? This is like a
Oh
pop
my
quiz.
god, yeah.
It's like this weird little tradition that we started.
Okay, so it's in Epcot.
In Epcot.
And before we go to the Nemo ride.
Yes, before we ride Nemo.
Which if you've never heard of Nemo, or you've never gone to Disney World, Nemo is a fish that gets lost and can't find his dad. And and it's a ride based on that. And like, you see a turtle. 2 turtles actually.
But there's always an ice cream cart right outside.
And we always eat a Mickey bar.
Right. For the ears, I'm not doing perfect circles. I do kind of come in just a little bit before going back out to round out those ears. And then the back side of the Mickey bar.
I have a would you rather question. Are y'all ready?
Okay, what's your would you rather?
Would you rather eat Mickey chocolate ice cream bar, or would you rather eat the ice cream sandwich?
Oh, the Mickey ice cream sandwich?
Yeah, which one would you all rather eat?
You know what I would like?
I'd like this one.
I like the Millennium Falcon ice cream sandwiches. They used to have them at Target. I don't think I've seen them, but I also have not been looking for them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add these little like shiny parts to it because it's a chocolate bar and it's probably super hot. We probably should have drawn it a little melty because I don't know if I've ever had a Mickey bar that wasn't melting in my hands.
We can draw some teardrops, kind of like, yeah.
And there it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so
hang on, I forgot to draw to finish this area because you had me distracted.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, hang on.
It's looking really good. All right, so for our next one, we're going to draw let's do the hamburger so we can make sure we fit it in. Hamburger is going to be broken up into a couple different shapes here. We're going to start with this top bun, which is just a half circle that's closed. And then I like to do just kind of like this little squiggle line looking pattern. This is like our lettuce, and then this here is our bun, or not our bun, our burger. The burger itself, and then this little triangle that comes jutting out is the cheese.
I might
gotta have some cheese. I like a cheeseburger, and then a bottom layer for the bottom bun. So let's go ahead and get that started.
I might actually draw some pickles.
Pickles are good.
Now know that I love pickles.
Yes, Abby loves pickles.
Like I will devour the whole jar.
All right, there's that top circle for the top part of our bun. And the order in which I draw things is pretty, it helps me kind of map out how big I can draw something, where I'm gonna place it and everything, because I do like doodle a lot in my planners and stuff now, which I will have a video, an update on my planner system because it has changed. I swear every single time I there's a truck going by. I decide on something I like, I change it almost immediately. So there's our little piece of lettuce. I guess it doesn't have to be so squiggly. It's a pretty squiggly piece of lettuce. But it's just fun. It looks more doodly.
And then kind of like these circles up here is my pickles.
Oh yeah, for your pickles?
I love pickles. Now
Now
I'll just need to outline it.
Patty, and then I'm going to draw the bottom bun, which should line up a little bit more with the top bun. And then for the cheese slice.
Have y'all ever like gone to McDonald's and like ordered like a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
This is what it looks like.
Is that what it looks like?
It's like sad.
No, I like a McDonald's cheeseburger. That's probably what I lived off of when I was in college.
My Oba, aka my grandmother, got a kids meal and she got a cheeseburger. It was much more like mushier than this.
Oh, well, the cheeseburgers they have for the kids are usually very, very small because it's like a kid.
Oh, yeah.
They don't need a big, giant cheeseburger.
And then she got apples, and like you can choose if you want more fries or if you want some apples. She got an apple, and it was like literally like this big. Like this big. She was like, dang it.
All right, and I'm gonna add some lines for our
Texture.
burger patty. And then that's pretty much it. I did the sesame seeds the same way I do like my watermelon seeds. They're just like little teardrops basically. And I have them, I usually do them to where the pointed part, I don't know why I said that so slowly, the pointed part points to the top of the bun. And then it kind of goes along with the curve of the actual bun itself. And now we just have our little macaroon, which you do have a space for. On this one, I drew it very, very small. This one, I'll be able to draw it a little bit bigger. So for the macaroon, it's essentially the same thing as the burger. So
yeah.
I'm actually going to start with the bottom of it.
Hang on, I forgot to draw my face for my little burger and some hearts. And
then... so that's the bottom part. One of Abby's favorite desserts is a macaroon. I've actually never really liked them.
I would say I'm very picky about macaroons.
Oh.
So I would say like...
where have you eaten your favorite macaroon? Most favorite macaroon you ever had?
Okay, so...
just one place.
So Opa used to live in Atlanta.
Oh, you're talking about like the French bakeries?
Yes.
That are like the pastry shops. Those are really good.
And every time we visit, we'd go
it's like the Mozart.
Like at the end of our visit to meet Oba, which Oba now lives here with us, we go to that same bakery and order the same. I would say like the same thing.
Yeah.
I've literally gotten the same thing.
All right, so for the macaroon, we did the bottom part of the cookie, and then I did like a little layer here because there's usually like a solid layer of something. And then for this part, I just do like oh goodness, my pencil
it's like
is
the
running
lettuce.
out. It's like the lettuce, but
of
cuter.
The burger. It's like more cuter than the lettuce, as you see. So you can see, and much more smaller. And it's like.
And then the top part of the macaroon.
The top part.
And I added a face. A little cute face. With the eyes kind of going out. This reminds me of like, almost like Gudetama.
Yes. I love Gudetama.
And there we go. And there we have it. We have drawn everything. I'm just going to outline it here so y'all can see it just a little bit better. Little eye.
And then I don't really like the inside of the macaroon. I really like the feeling of the outside.
Oh, because it is like, if you get a good one, you can get like a nice crispy one.
Yes.
Nice.
So usually I'm like, I usually do not really like most macaroons.
You gonna finish up your drawing? Yeah.
But the one and
I'm just gonna write on here food dudes.
Hash.
All right, so that is everything. I would normally go in and just fill in with little hearts and stars and little hidden Mickeys and stuff. So this is the original drawing that we did together. You want to show yours? Foodie, #foodie.
Yes, I love
And then
food.
this is the one we drew today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, please let me know. And I will go to Patreon, ask my patrons what doodles we should do next time. So thank y'all so much, and we will catch y'all.
We will definitely do a Halloween one.
Oh yeah, Halloween is the
With ghosts and
most.
skulls.
All right, bye y'all.
Bye. Did you say it?